welcome to my first YouTube video. Basically I'm just going to show you how I got this beat as hell look, and it took me a really long time, so it's a really long video. Alright, so first of all, starting off with a clean face, I'm going to use my NARS Sheer Glow foundation in Stromboli. First of all though, I'm going to moisturize because I don't want my skin to be flaky and gross. So now my skin is moisturized and we're ready to go. I start with my eyes first, so I'm going to be using this foundation and putting it on my eyelids like so. And you just want to blend that in with your fingers to give it a really smooth, nice blend, and because I'm extra, I'm going to blend with 2 fingers. Now with my Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder, I'm just going to set that foundation and make sure there's no creases. Now I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm in the shade Medium 2 Ginger, and I'm just taking a small foundation brush and putting that under my brow and on the inner corners of my eyes. And I'm going to blend that in with my fingers as well. Now I'm going to use my Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette. Oh my god, look at all that. I'm using the shade Bitter Star, and I'm just going to set that concealer. Now look like a freak, it's time for some color. I'm going to be using Substitute for Love as my first transition shade, just starting out from the outer corner and going inwards in a sweeping motion. Then with a fluffy brush with nothing on it, I'm just going to further blend out that eyeshadow because we don't want any harsh lines. With both eyes blended out, I'm going in with Freshly Toasted and blending that into my eyelid. I'm focusing mostly on my mobile lid, like my actual eyelid. I don't want to take the shade any higher than the first shade, because that would be kind of dumb. And again, coming back with that fluffy nothing brush and blending it all out. Now I'm going to move on to my Crown 35 color neutral eyeshadow palette. Can we take a look at this? Tapping off my brush so I don't have any excess eyeshadow, I'm going in with this dark shade and focusing it just on my eyelid. I don't want to take it any higher than my crease. Can I help it if I dream of you ever? I know I dream of you ever. Can I help it if I dream of you ever? Now I'm going to use my MAC Blackground Paintpot, and I'm going to use a really thin brush to line my eyes. With my Blackout eyeshadow by Smashbox, I'm using a really small brush and I'm just putting that shadow right on top of the liner I did. And that's to set the paint pot and also to smoke out my eyes. Now with a small fluffy brush, I'm going to blend out that eyeshadow. And I'm just going to keep layering eyeshadow and blending it out till it looks good enough, because you know we got to finesse this. Now it's time for brows. Hells yes! Just gonna brush them out till they on fleek. Then I'm gonna use my Benefit Cabrow, and I'm in shade number 6. Just gonna fill in these brows. Watch me finesse this. Damn, gosh, look at my own brows. Look at this perfection. Look at this fleek. Look at that flick of the wrist. And now I'm going to be using my Benefit Ready Set brow thing. I don't even know what you call it. Like, you just put it on your brows to set them, you know, all that good stuff. Now, eyelashes. So because I have really small eyes, I need to cut the eyelashes, and as you see, it kind of went wrong. So I put that aside and just went to curl on my lashes because they really need it. My lashes are dead straight, guys. It sucks. Then I'm gonna just curl my lashes in some Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. With Mortarok's clear lash adhesive, I'm gonna put some glue on them lashes, wait 30 seconds, and like try so hard to put them on. For some reason I really couldn't get this eye. I don't know why. Oh, I rhymed. Anyway, I'm using these tweezers. Anyway, that helped. I'm just using that Too Faced mascara again to blend my lashes with the false lashes. Now we're going to remove all that fallout. I'm using my simple Kind to Eyes eye makeup remover pads, and they're really just wipes. Now it's time to conceal all this mess on my face. I'm starting with Benefit's Pore Minimizer, and I'm going to put it here and here because I have really big pores and need to cover that. I also have a lot of redness here and here, so I'm going to color correct that with my K-Stars Camouflage green thing using a small flat foundation brush. Just going to put it where there's redness, all up in there, and on my head. And blend it out with my fingers. And I also got these big old bags. So I'm going to color correct that using my LA Pro Girl Red Concealer. And doing the same thing, using a small flat foundation brush and blending it out with my fingers. Bringing back that NARS foundation, I'm basically just going to paint my whole entire face. Where my foundation and my eyeshadow meet, I'm just going to blend that out with my finger because I don't want harsh lines. And remember to put foundation on your neck or else you're going to look like a damn fool. Back with my NARS concealer, I'm going to highlight my chin, my nose, under my eyes. A little bit on my forehead and underneath my cheekbones. With my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit, I'm taking that shade called Cinnamon and I'm just going to contour my face. I'm using Urban Decay's makeup setting spray because I don't have Max Prep and Prime yet, alright? And now I'm using my beauty blender to just blend away all that highlight and contour. And I just use my finger to blend in my nose contour because my beauty blender is too big. Now with my Laura Mercier powder again, we're gonna bake and set that face. Now I'm using a really small flat brush and taking this shade from my Crown Neutral Colors palette and smoking out my lower lash line. Then I'm taking a small fluffier brush and taking this peachy shade and smoking out that lash line. Then I'm taking my Smashbox Blackout eyeshadow and putting that right on my lash line. Then I'm just gonna put mascara on my bottom lashes and brush off all that bake. Now with my Models Prefer Contour Collection palette and my Crown fan brush, we're gonna carve these cheekbones and that jawline and the rest of my face. Now with my Crown blush palette, I'm just taking all of these with a big fluffy brush and adding some color to my face. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush afterwards to blend it all out. Now for the main event, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sun Kissed Glow Kit and a little fan brush. I'm about to highlight this face. Now for some extra glow, I'm going to be using this. I don't know what it is, my grandma bought it for me, but it looks lit. And sorry for flipping y'all off, it was unintentional, but I'm just blending that in with my fingers. And finally, to finish off this look, I'm using Model Rock's Creme de la Choc Liquid Matte Lipstick. And here's the final look. And this is the final Smokey Eye look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was super long. I didn't mean to make it that long, it just happened. Please like, please say nice things, and thank you so much for supporting and watching. Love you guys.